New Cinder Hulk, and then he's just a very strong front line, a supportive front line as well to go with the Gnar.
Safe and cautious.
Yeah, I was wondering
They
if they're
don't
going to
wanna
go for
go
this
in.
dive though, because Balls has been whittled down to half health.
Cast a curse. Say they play safe. They start going in. There's the flash. Moon actually went back into his jungle instead. It came to lane, not knowing it was going to be the attack.
And he down though. This is going to be it.
Nature's Grasp slowly moving in. Here come the cap for more hugs, Kobe. It's only going to be hitting on Lemonation. Dragon gets smited down by Moon. And it looks like they're going to keep going in. Balls onto Golden Glue, but he's taken out immediately with the Thunder Lords. They look up top. They're able to take down another one there. Finally, High drops to the ground, and Lemonation and the rest of the...
4 members. That should be enough.
Let's see. He could hop up the wall. Moon's patiently waiting for the escape. There it is. The body slam and drinks him under with some Gatorade.
They got the alley-oop dunk there over the Krugs wall. Yeah, they've got the side wave pushing here for Team Liquid. So as you can see in the bottom lane, the minions are up there and they're trying to get the engagement as well.
All right, Moon's getting pretty hit up here, 100-0, and he actually doesn't get to answer back. The full team kill on that one, no slow. Balls gets out of that without any hit. Looks like High gets the shield. Is there going to be a hook after this one? Matt's going to try to take it. Good shockwave back on Lorlo and Piglet, but he gets Balls. Balls may go in for the Cataclysm, actually gets one hit up, throws it down, and it's going to be Lorlo trying to jump back away from the team. Golden Glue on the right side is helping to just stop the damage from coming in, but it's Honori that goes back in. Lemonation, a few shots from going down. Now Wild Turtle just has to keep backing up. There wasn't enough for protection for him to get on the front line.
Yeah, even though FlyQuest had an opening there. Oh, High gets stunned.
Is it done? No. High very low gets exploded.
Oh,
the command move
takes
dissonance. Thunder coming in slow. There is home guards there. One hit. Does he take it? He does not. Fate's call goes then. Matt actually wants to flash out. They're trying to yo-yo the fight back out, and they get FlyQuest to bite on this one. Liquid looks for the kill, and they get one onto Balls. Moon's going very low. Lorlo's in the front. He scrapes Moon back, but he's able to get himself to position with the body slam, and now Honori and the rest of the team, they want out. As Turtle's on the front line, black shield in hand, but he cannot find the shot. Gone.
Wow, well, Balls is gone.
They have taken out Balls as well. He hits the ground very fast. The rest of the team is trying to get to the fountain. Take that into his hands. No. Teleport's there for Balls.
10 seconds left on the teleport. 6,000 health on the Baron. There goes Maokai ultimate.
They give it to Moon. Very smart by Lemonation so he can get over the wall. They just want to stop the Baron. If anything, he goes in quite early. It's going to be going to the Rend for Piglet. The teleport's still coming in for Balls. Does he get the Cataclysm on the whole team? No, 3 members. Golden Glue's on the outside. He takes down Wild Turtle. Moon's trying to get himself to safety. Piglet almost hits the shot. High with enough damage and a blue buff here to dance around the fight and tiptoe them to victory. Moon and Lemonation with about 700 HP combined. The dissonance now shutting down Piglet, who grabbed the Baron. The chase onto Honori. A twisted advance back, as that would have been happening by the cast, but he still gets himself out with a flash.
Okay, 4,000 health, here they go.
Keeping my eye on where Balls, or where High has that ball, right in the middle of TL. 4,000 health onto the Elder Drake.
Moon had to go out there. He only has 30% HP.
Moon's incredibly low. They're actually going to go for the fight. Golden Glue almost goes down immediately. He drops. The Elder Drake goes down. It's grabbed by Honori. A huge pickup if they can take down FlyQuest, stopping them from getting the triple Drake. High is going to be the next to go down. Piglet's on the outside with Honori. It's enough of a tank to let Piglet get away, but what can FlyQuest get out of this?
You know, maybe 20% of the inhibitor turret.
I want to farm that thing.
There we go. Turtle with black shield on goes in.
Oh, Piglet very low. He's going to get Matt in front of him, though. He's going to start kiting the fight out. Eyes on Piglet. Eyes on the rest of TL. Going very low, and they get blasted back by the cast. Lorlo goes up, and Lorlo goes down as it's FlyQuest routing down the mid lane to route the fight. Golden Glue's getting stuck up in the minions and can't deliver anymore. Matt's getting taken down. Now Wild Turtle is just eating people up and sending them to the void. A few more living artillery. Golden Glue dodges. The shot's over, and the root coming in. Lemonation beautifully hitting him. There's the kill from the dissonance. Turtle still alive as they chase for the inhibitor turrets.
Oh my! Looks like they'll be able to get this Baron due to High's death timer and FlyQuest overreaching for the Baron after the last team fight. In the end, they get the last laugh.
You can see how much this charged up Kog'Maw does.
These towers. Sitting on one. Are FlyQuest actually going to force it, though? Matt's got to be a little bit...
They don't have that vision.
Yep. Okay.
There's one. Fate's Call can be used. Taken out.
Meanwhile, Golden Glue and Lorlo get almost all of that turret. Baron buffed up minion trying to finish the job.
Siege. These minions are doing work for TL this game.
They also have 2 of the blue trinkets. Hook lands onto Lemon.
Lemon in front of Moon, that's going to be obliterated Lemon. He goes down as he gets the squeeze. Moon as well tries to put on the damage. Gargoyle Stone Plate just being enough to keep him alive, but Lorlo hops in. He's trying to get the rage bar up, almost enough to Mega Gnar if he can hop over once again. Shockwave absolutely missing for High as Fly is in retreat. And Balls had to match with a teleport into this fight, so the sideways are going to be pushing, and TL start to head down. Yep.
So incredibly big there for Matt landing the hook, starting it off. They immediately eliminate Lemon Nation. Great burns. Thankfully, it's only 1 elemental Drake. Oh my goodness! Balls goes in.
Moon just came up. They're actually waiting for that timer. TL felt comfortable because they saw that death timer down, so FlyQuest pulled the trigger as soon as Moon would have home guards.
Balls
they have the offense to put against Team Liquid. Quickly crushing down the inhibitor turret. The inhibitor will be next. Nature's Grasp should not do too much to stop them as they leave Moon to be the one that can run free here with that black shield on, and they all will decide to be coming all members of FlyQuest. They're going to burn it. TL's going to head down towards mid. Golden Glue trying to stop this from going down. He will be successful.
And stuff like that are huge as well, but here we go again. It's back up. Is he going to go for the rest of the turret?
Such a small sound as well, but it has such a giant impact. Nature's Grasp slowly rolling out. The left side collected by Moon, so it actually doesn't head down toward Wild Turtle. He's able to get out. They get the turret and ever so slowly continue to move in. FlyQuest now methodically taking one thing after the other as their minions now push in with them.
All right, 2 inhibitors destroyed. FlyQuest looking for a 3rd up on the top side. Actually, just Baron buffing these minions so they can go for the Nexus turrets.
You know, we saw yesterday FlyQuest taking Counter Logic Gaming quite even in their first game. This time, getting held back quite a bit, but finding that same prowess, that same structure to keep themselves alive in a very tough game here. And now sit inside TL's base.
Black shield's down!
With their backs against the wall before, and Nori goes in for the initiation. No Nature's Grasp after the twisted advance that has been used, and Moon feels comfortable on the front line. Gargoyle Stone Plate making him gigantic, but Lorlo says he's in there too. Sweeps everybody to the side of the ring, and the kills start coming in. Lorlo goes down, and it's going to be low health bars for the side of TL as they head for the fountain. Balls is low, but the GA is going to bring him back up. The Nexus turrets start to fall as FlyQuest starts soaring over the clouds on this one. Cataclysm from Balls to lock it down. The Nexus is open, and game 1 goes to FlyQuest.
Really high presence in the early stages of the game. I actually expect Moon to revolve around it.
They get the again on one side. That's going to be a big shield, but they're going to be able to blast right through it. They know the summoners are down, and they waste no time for first blood.
Look at the counter here. Teleport comes in, and
oh boy.
Balls is going to have to think quick and act quick, though, to get out of this one.
Got the equalizer. He could throw it down at least for their escape. And he decides to put it right along the top side, giving himself basically a hot Leo wall, baby. And he stays alive. Scrap Shield's going to be there. Here comes Matt. He feels like he might be able to get himself in.
Here comes Moon, too, on top side.
A big enough minion wave. Prey Seeker's there, chomping down onto Lorlo to drop him. It took TL just a few too many seconds to try and drop.
Because of this outplay on the bottom side, the weak side for FlyQuest, they've got a giant lead.
Whoa. Don't get over aggressive, though.
Oh, yeah. Piglet, though.
Blast Cone, safety. The Piglet jumps with them. He says, I got my own Blast Cone. It's strapped onto my back. Shots are coming in. Fate's call. Lemon Nation with just a sliver.
Getting fairly low, and they do have the Ren to be able to secure it, and it's down to 4,000.
Very low. Looking for a Nori. He's on the top side. Not able to get in. The Ren takes it down very quick, and Golden Glue's just on the side. This is the part where FlyQuest groups together. Is there a shockwave that turns the fight around? And Nori, a few last shots. Moon uses the ult on him. Ball's now left by himself. Turtle turns, and Turtle's gonna start sticking spears in the enemy. There's a few onto Matt. The Ren to heal comes out, and Piglet starts to turn, jumping over the wall. Look at that shield.
Yeah.
Woo. Winter's bite block, concussive blows, I should say. Another fight, though, and Nori just came up. Remember, he went down to High. He goes down to Wild Turtle. The door is revolving now for Nori to go up and down. I should say in and out at that point. Double kill coming in for Turtle here as they look for more kills onto Golden Glue. Moon is taking up the turret, overheating, but should stay alive on that last shot. 200 HP. The team makes it out pretty scathed. High wants more. He goes in.
Over 10,000 if they take this turret.
Hey, they just saw it happen because it happened to them, Kobe. They can make that comeback. Whoa, the blocks coming in from Matt. He says, no love for you, High. Put your hearts away. And Lemon Nation's going to possibly be going down here. Actually stays alive as it's Matt that finally goes down. And Nori, one last shot. High flashes forward right into the shockwave. That's what Golden Glue was looking for, but it split the team. Still Moon and Balls are on the sides. As they go very low, Lemon and Moon have to separate.
They
as
stopped
well.
everybody except for Golden Glue, and that buys them the inhibitor. FlyQuest looking to end this one 2-0. Always have to have that in mind because Piglet is actually putting out a lot of damage. Now he goes way too aggressive though. Oh, they got high!
Nori over the wall. Everybody's going ham in this one. Ball's now trying to get himself to safety. He says black shield, but I still need Azanias. Lorlo's to focus on the right. And Nori is back and onto Balls. Will not get the kill. The very, very tanky Moon with Gargoyle Stormplate is on. A 1v1 between Nori and Balls. Lorlo to the right. Moon almost down. They are not focusing on one target, but all targets right now. And Piglet starts to find the ones he can take down and start hopping around as Wild Turtle also finds a kill for himself.
5-0 now for Piglet.
Down, the jungle being prepped here with Vision.
Oh.
Breadcrumb wards. Piglet on a Turtle. Exhaust comes out, but he's got that draw bead now. He's got a little bit of range, and it's going to be enough to keep locking Turtle down one after the other. There's the final shot. Turtle lived in that fight, but goes down in the end.
6-0 now. 4
teams are ever going to make from behind.
5,000.
Piglet was the one to do it this time. 9-8. Like he said, just under 5,000 health on that Baron. Now they're going to go for the fight and the kill. Shockwave now. And a very, very low Moon. Looks like he's going to be going down in this fight, but lives for now. He's taken down by Piglet, who goes godlike in the fight. Has to be very careful in this situation, though. He goes down instantly, gets himself a little too hypey in this one and gets locked down. Golden Glue taking down Balls, and the double kill comes in for High. It turns around just as fast as it was in TL's favor. One last auto to come in, gets the shot. Where those Dark Bindings have arms on the side.
Balls absolutely destroys Team Liquid with that equalizer. He got maybe 4 members on it for a couple of seconds, and FlyQuest are able to take the Baron fight and take the Nexus turrets here. Oh my goodness.
Backs against the wall, not so much this time. FlyQuest out of the gate from the beginning and able to find the finish line much faster this time, 14-10. FlyQuest will go 2-0 over Team Liquid.